The story is that Ulysses knew that if the sirens will sing, he will follow them. So what did he do? He asked the sailors to tie him to the mast and not to let him go. And he asked the sailors to put donag in their ears. And if you think about it, those are two different solutions that are very different from reward substitution. Ulysses himself wanted to hear the sirens, but not to be tempted. And the sailors, he wanted them not to be tempted at all. I teach you that if you see a green button and you press on it, you gain 1 pellet of food immediately. But if you see a purple button, you have to wait 10 seconds and then you get 10 pellets of food. And you study this for a very, very, very long period. And you know it very, very well. And now, all of a sudden, I show you both of them together. Which one do you choose? One immediate, or you choose to wait 10 seconds and get 10 pellets of food? And before you make your prediction, I should just tell you that 10 seconds for a pigeon and a rat is like a week for us. Or maybe not a week, but it's a long, long time for us. So it's a really tough decision. So what do you think they choose? They choose the green. They choose the immediate reward, and they forgo the larger delayed reward. It gets slightly worse. You start the trial, the purple button comes up, and they press on it. A little bit of time passes, and then the green button comes up. If they can only hold off, and they can only, sit on their paws, resist temptation, do something, they would get the 10 pellets of food. But can they? No. They press the green button, and they forgo the 10 pieces of food for the benefit of getting one immediate now. But here's the most interesting thing. The trial starts, the purple button appears, and a little time after that, a red button appears. And the red button is not connected to food, but the red button could turn off the green button. Now, it takes a while to learn that that's what it does, but the red button turns off the green button. That's the Ulysses contract. That's the question of whether rats and pigeons will put effort into something that they don't like in order to prevent their future self from being tempted. So what do you think? Would rats and pigeons do it? Would they invest energy in something they don't like to prevent their future self from misbehaving? The answer is yes. They don't do it all the time, but they do it quite frequently.